Alright astronauts, today I'm gonna show you how you can create your own fixture profiles to be used in a Rocket Show designer project. What I did here is I created a new project like this, and you can see everything is empty, and what you usually do at this point is you add some fixtures to the project. We click on this link here and this opens the fixture pool, and you can see there are already many profiles for you to select. You can filter them here and you can select them. But there are cases where your profile might be missing because it's maybe a special fixture, something really old, or maybe it hasn't been added to Rocket Show yet. Rocket Show relies on the Open Fixture library. This is an open source project. There are more information here. As you can see, they already have many profiles available. People are working here for free and they're adding own profiles. It's a really cool project. You gotta check it out in detail. Rocket Show updates its profiles regularly from the Open Fixture library, but there are cases where profiles might still be missing. And we can add our own profiles by clicking this button here, which takes us to the Open Fixture library fixture editor, where we can add our own fixture profile. At first, you got to choose a manufacturer. In my case, it's Aerolite. I don't know exactly what it is. It's just stated on the back of the fixture that it's an RGB 56 par. It's a simple color changer, nothing special. We get to add at least one link here. Honestly, I haven't found any information at all in the internet. It seems like this fixture never existed, but we have to add at least one link here in order to pass the validation. I'll just add a dummy URL. You can also add physical data. It's not interesting in our case now, but what is important are the modes and the channels. Each fixture supports different modes. In my case, I only found one mode. Usually you can change the modes on the fixture directly, manually, somehow with a switch or something. And then it's set to this mode for as long as you operate it. Usually the modes are named after the channels they contain. In my case, it's 4 channels, I think. Yeah, let's try it out, how it works. This is one mode, only one mode, and we'll add DMX channels to this mode now. The first channel, I tried it out. There is a different video on YouTube here how you can try out the channels if you don't have a manual using the Rocket Show lighting console. I'll put the link in the description below. I tried it out, and in the first channel it's somehow strange. Something's not really working. The higher the value, the crazier the colors get. I don't know exactly what it does. Maybe just a random music, I don't know, flickering light. It's unknown. We got to use at least one capability because I don't know exactly what it does. It's no function. We can for sure not use it with the designer. That's it, our first channel. Then we'll add a second channel. I found out it's just red color intensity. I can type in red here, push tab, and then you can see the editor automatically fills out a capability for us. Color intensity, red from off to bright, 0 to 255. We create this channel, and then there's of course green tab, create, and blue tab and create. All right. We can add our author data. We will be credited if we create this fixture in the library. All the people downloading this fixture profile will then see this author data. Then we can create the fixture. What's first happening is there's a validation. This looks fine. In case there are any problems, you will be directed to the problem here. We can preview our fixture in a non-editing mode. I already expected this one here. The guys at the Open Fixture library tried to keep all the profiles as consistent as possible. Therefore, also the naming should comply. We can change it like this, and now, yeah, it looks already much better. Preview fixture, okay. It's a color changer. We have only one mode. It's a 4-channel mode with our 4 specified channels. Now, we can submit this profile to the OFL, what I highly recommend, because this way also other people will be able to use this profile. Or we can, in our case, just download it here as Open Fixture Library JSON. This is the format used in the Rocket Show Designer. Downloads this small zip here. And what we got in this zip is a file manufacturer's JSON. This is where Eurolite is defined. We don't need it. Then there's a folder for each manufacturer. In this case, it's only Eurolite. And here's our JSON containing the profile. We will now import this profile into the Rocket Show Designer. Of course, if you submit this fixture to the OFL, you can always download your fixture later. But I recommend to still download it now, because as soon as you submit it, there's some validation going on and it needs some time until it's published. If you download it now, you already have it. It will be published later and then you can again download it if you still need it. Now we're going to import this fixture profile into our project. In this case, we'll create a fixture right from a profile file, the profile file we just created. You can click here and then we can drag and drop our profile into this window. What you can see now is we created a fixture out of this profile. It's on DMX channel 1. If you want to add more of those fixtures, you don't have to import it again. You can just go to settings here, add a couple of copies, 1, 2, and the fixture pool adds it to the same address we already have as the original, but we can drag them to different DMX channels to also being able to control them separately. Now we can press OK, and what we can see now, we have 3 fixtures from our profile. I'll select them all, and there are only limited capabilities. As you can see, we added red, green, and blue, which means we have a color wheel. Sorry, no color wheel, of course, but we have a color chooser here. It's no wheel. And we have our 4 channels, unknown, which we won't use, red, green, and blue. We could also add some effects and so on, of course, but we will explain those features in another video. Now we will try out whether it works. Seems to work fine. There's no dimmer, but as said, it's a simple fixture. We can just change the color, and that's it. So this is how you can create your own fixture profiles in the OFL fixture editor, download it and import it to the Rocket Show Designer. As always, if you have questions, just leave us a comment below and we will be happy to take a look at it. Have fun and thanks a lot for watching.